Hey, don't know the MySpace. Pick up yourself. 95 and 65. Buck wide with Daya. Hey, moving mad than that.
Episode what?
I don't even know.
Oh, are we going already?
Yeah. Don't worry. No one's got this camera ain't even on you yet.
Okay.
Like it will be on you, but I wouldn't.
Episode 38.
38 or something like that, innit?
38?
Yeah.
I think it's 38. Yeah, it's 38. We need to do these things beforehand. Hey, big up my haters. You don't know the MySpace. Big up yourself. 9565 Brockwide. Yeah, it's been a mad one. I'm not even gonna lie. This episode has come at the right time, and it's mad. Man had a sleep, woke up, and I knew exactly.
You had an epiphany.
I knew exactly what angle I wanted to. I just saw it.
Okay.
You know that I always do it late, and I don't tell you nothing, innit? So
Good though.
it's all mad, and yeah, what even? I don't know how to. I want to start it like that for no reason. It's a mad thing. All right, cool. Let me get the. Alright, we ain't even introducing the act and that, but there's a not even an act now. You act everything. Yeah, the artist, or whoever you are, you're the
Yeah.
I don't know.
The guest.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so the thing you can come off your phone now. You're not professional though, innit? That's not professional though, man. That's dead. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna edit that all out.
Bongos though. What's going on here?
Hey, nah. See that tune? The tune, yeah. I fell in love with one of your tunes, innit? On your album. I fell in love, and it was so fitting to today.
Yeah.
On the rhythm of change.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man's gonna drum the thing.
Oh my god.
I don't know the melody, and you're gonna sing in it, but people need to hear.
You don't know the melody, so how?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna make up my own melody, innit? I tried to drum it earlier.
You just got to keep.
Yeah, I tried to drum to it earlier, and
really?
it went mad.
Trying to
But it was no. For me to be the MCD, I'll do the MCD bit, but no, I'm just gonna just.
Then just play it.
Nah, man, no.
No.
But do I start the thing, or do you just gonna sing and then I come in it?
What you gotta do. Say what you need to say to get you through the day.
No, do it properly now. Don't with no laughing and that.
Properly.
Yeah, but you can't be. Just do it like you're on stage, innit? You can't be like.
How am I supposed to take you seriously when you're doing that in front of me?
What? You trying to say that?
You're not a serious person.
Alright, cool.
You're not a serious person.
Alright, go on.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god. Okay. You want me to not laugh?
How do you hold the congos and that?
Do you
Got
know
hold of
that?
How the masters hold it? You know the masters. The masters on that.
Abba, Shanti Eye.
Yeah, and yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, and see nine on the. Nah, alright, come, let's do it properly now. Alright, come, go on, bust it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do what you gotta do. Say what you need to say to get you through the day. When things get hard.
You're out of tone. You're out of tone. You're moving mad, fam. You're meant to be professional. How many years you been doing this? So that's how you do it. Go back to opera, fam. Like, what is wrong with this? What's wrong with this done, fam?
I'm thinking that you're just doing bare different syncopations. Yeah. Don't try to sabotage my career.
Yeah. Alright, sing the thing then, because the words are fitting to what we want to speak about today. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Say what you need to say to get you through the day. When things get harder, you'll be alright. Yeah, you'll be fine. Do what you gotta do when things get harder.
Hey. That is it. That was it.
Songs.
No matter what way, it's mad because we're all going through little trial and tribulation. It's a mad one. No word of a lie. It's like the devil was off his chains. Raggo. He's like, today I'm just gonna move mad. I was like, wow.
Move mad.
But I was with everyone. With the man, some guy I met in a shop randomly. He's like, yeah, it's not easy. And we just spoke for. I went to the shop. I ended up going for how long?
Oh yeah.
We're just rapping, just talking, and he's saying, look, it's hard. Customers, it was just hard. And I felt it for him. I was like, just keep going, bro. Have the faith and just keep going. And then obviously on the phone today, one of my friends crying, and that was just hard for me. That's not the first time I've ever experienced that. You get me? From that person. And then for other people, like I reached out to random, you know, like you like to do your thing where someone's not right. You have to phone them.
Sometimes.
Phone them, Max. Phone them. But she asks people. She asks us for people, yeah. That.
To type.
Yeah. So, phone them now. Phone them. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl?
That is not.
Alright, cool, we don't do that. Alright, that's wrong. That's
Okay,
wrong.
someone is on my spirit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so. When I say it's some random, like it's like you know that smell that we walked past 3 years ago. Phone that smell in it.
No,
That's how deep she goes. Like it's people that she might meet once,
That's
and has no. You probably ain't even.
Like, don't have connection.
Yeah,
but
they're probably
it's still
yeah,
in spirit.
yeah. They're probably strong with me, but we don't really have that. They're connected to me, but we don't have that connection. But she might see them once. 3 years later, I should like no your phone. Yeah, you need to speak to your. Yeah.
Wow, that's
it's on my
deep.
spirit
Have you
today.
always had that for a long time?
I don't know. Probably, but maybe not so much in tune. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I feel like over the years, when someone has dropped in like my spirit,
Yeah.
and then I hear back something like sometime later,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, no, I should have reached out.
You should have.
Yeah.
But there's the intuition telling you, yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have reached out. 'Cause
That's
I
amazing.
coulda, you know. maybe
So
I
what?
should've-
So that's. Obviously, we meant to do the Wikipedia and all this.
I
things.
don't
They
know,
do all
just
that,
talk,
fam.
man.
But nah, you know what it is that what is the obviously it starts to question the way how you write tunes in it. So what was that? Was that written for a particular reason, or literally just one of them shine download? Give me the studio. Do what you gotta do.
But it's fine. You know what it was because I've got this radio show called Melting Pot where I talk about and I invite people to come on.
Just the name alone's powerful.
Yeah,
innit?
and I told them to send me like 16 songs. First 3 songs that spoke to them, and the other songs that throughout their career that have kind of inspired them. So, and then what we usually talk about is what happened when they first heard the song, how it made them feel. And then someone came on my show just like a week before that, and they played the song by Farside, Can't Keep Running Away.
Yeah.
And for some reason, so when I was in the studio and I was about to go and work with the guys of Children of Zeus, I woke up in the morning and I kept playing that song and about then kept going, do what you gotta, can't keep running. And that's the came over that. I was like, and I was just thinking about what I was going, because I was literally this album, I made it on the wire. I took a coach up to Manchester because I kind of made it in between them when it was around lockdown and stuff. So
Okay.
and COVID. So it was a time when you know people could only do sessions when they could and stuff. So it was literally done in such a limited time, but it was done. Everything was done when it's meant to be done. Yeah. So that's why. And the chorus came to me, and then it was just it. But sometimes I don't know, like you. Sometimes my spirit just says, "Yo, write this down. This melody needs to come out. You need to do this," and that's what happens.
Is that the writing process? That's how you're writing.
Depends. Some days the melody will come. Some days the idea will come. There's never a right or wrong with it with me. But I trust the process.
Because this whole album thing is a joke thing to me, innit? This whole album thing you got here now. This is where it gets
because
joked.
it's quite personal.
Yeah,
no,
bare. But it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird. It's like I'm trying to get them. Alright, rhythm and change. I understand that. Do what you got. Calm. So where are you? Alright, so it's mad because I'm like, then. But hold on. Is it in order? No,
Yes.
it's not in order.
The
What's
album's in
order?
order.
Oh, it is.
Rhythm and change. I surrender.
I don't know. Does it start off with Finally Over You?
Right,
Finally
boom.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, so now that's some high pitched something. I don't know where you're going with that. It's right up there. It's well up there. Even if you try and sing, you can't sing it. You can't even. Yeah, it's right up there. I was like, why are you doing all high pitched? Mad. It stresses me out.
But she's showcasing her
Yeah, but it's like.
But also, you know what it is? That song was the first song that's when I knew I was ready for the album because it says when I'm saying Finally Over You, don't waste your time because I don't really care about your life. Can't change my mind because I follow what I feel inside. I love me more, you feel unsure.
Yeah.
We can't ignore. I don't care wasting no more time. And I remember thinking, and the melody and the words kept coming in my head as you can and that's how the album starts because it kind of sets the presence of what I'm saying after. Because when I come with I'm Not the One, I'm telling you, I ain't got time for your nonsense.
Yeah, but no, hold on. So get it in. Let's get everything all day. Because I'm just losing my. I'm watching.
Alright, but you see, like when that because it's released, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so the person that would have been speaking to or about, have they reached out?
How do you know? It might not be. It might be fairy tale.
No.
It's real life thing.
No, the love it did actually start off. It started with a few people. Yeah. But then really, if I be honest with you, it's also talking about myself because you know everything's accountability. So sometimes people treat you the way that you allow them to treat you, innit? So I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about everyone that's whoever the shoe fits.
Okay, then
whoever the shoe fits. And a lot of people. You know what I'm telling you? One thing about this album, it's removed a lot of people.
Okay.
It's made me know who's there and who's not there.
Because it must be.
Yeah, no, you can.
Because the way you done it, you done it. No, the finding it over you is there. It's one of them ones where when when we have an argument, you go, it's alright. No, I don't want that. It's alright. Let's go back and forth. No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
No, let's go back and forth, innit? No, that's alright. So with this tune, it's like I'm fat. It's like I'm alright. Finally, and I'm like, you're not angry. I want to hear. I want to hear you frustrated. I want to hear what happened to you, innit? Well, yeah, is it? You're finding, but what? But it's like I'm finally.
Because remember in the second verse I said, you build me up, let me down, twist me up, turn me around, baby. You give me hope, you give me love, you give me trust, you give me lies, you give me. So I'm realising the gaslighting. I've seen it now. I'm done. I see what you're doing. I'm finally over you. So this is why I had to be the. You guys actually really get the thing. I love it. But you know what was so beautiful that day, watching you two. But it's even your reaction to all the songs, and I was like, this is what I made it for. Turn down the lights, set yourself free. Don't be afraid to surrender to me. If you feel the way, the same way I feel, we can go on and on and on. Baby, I surrender. I've been holding. That's the video for us. Oh wow! Let me keep it quiet with myself. You see that?
Yo, this one, the Logic Snap Show dancing.
Nah, it's better. Because we said I remember is the one. I like the I remember.
Yeah. That's the one that everyone goes to takes you back to.
Give me a little revival thing. But what's that to do with love story? I'm confused. That's what I'm trying to get.
My love story, me going back to myself. Me saying I'm taking back my power.
All right.
Because remember, I remember it's funny what you're talking about having the family around. That's why you probably love I remember because the open house thing about kids sleeping in the bed together, bed. They're going to sleep.
We all have that here, you know. We have all the cousins to the point we lost our minds, innit? Yeah. That's a come out. Remember, the snack jars always ram. It's had we have food like chocolate collected from years. Like it's calm. Not that. You know them sweeties that are there for time.
You just got
to get me. Fuck that. Anytime I need to get some, I can get some. That time they came. Raided the whole thing. Fruit was empty. One lemon in the remember the lemon in the middle.
I was fed up. I was like, nah.
Remember the cans of Coke, the kids, all the kids, because there's teenage kids in it, so the cans of Dr. Pepper gone. It was just left over, random play. It was calm, but the love that we had there. Never
I was like, whoa, like maybe once every 6 months. I'll see you.
I would say that to you. It's like it's lovely to have it, but there's a point you need to kind of regroup and like. Because I love all that. I love being around people. There's times when people don't know when to. Some people take a thing. They say come mine. They don't know when to stop. But you've got to know when. Hospitality and just know
boundaries, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's I love it. It's all about love and family.
But love story. You know your greatest love story is with yourself.
Yes.
It's the love.
No one can ever love you until you love yourself first. You know, like you can.
But we weren't taught that. This is the madness about it. We went at the time at a certain period of time. I could never sit there and say, you know what? I can look back and say, I was told that. I was said, stop in your tracks. It's about yourself. Love yourself, innit?
No, do you know what? You say that we were because how old are you?
I didn't.
On the spot, I knew.
I'm deleting that. I'm deleting
it. My dad the other day.
No. What? You're moving mad. You know what? I'm done with this pod, fam. Are you right, fam? Who said that? Your wife. When? 2 people. I was just.
Yeah. This episode. I can't breathe.
Name and shame. Where?
Look, it's not where? Oh, it's because I look very young. Where? I'll take the.
Do you know how much people think? Oh my days, you look young. Look at you.
They do look young. Got a young face.
How dare they? Who is that? Name and shame.
It's the Salt and Pepper babe.
I've got it on video. Remember, you were there. Like,
nah, that one to try and set me up. No, that was a set thing.
It was. But I said to her.
Sam Papa set me up. No, you set me up. No, you're out of order. But I wouldn't know if that was the case. That was a setup.
And there's another person the other day.
I cannot breathe.
But anyway,
when I say my girl set me up,
I didn't.
Well, my son, look, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. He's working at Arsenal.
Oh.
What kind of work?
That's amazing.
That's the big son.
No, that's Kate. He has to write it. Yeah, he has to write it. Yeah, he has to write in his hours at work and send that to me. 8 a.m. to 8. You've done the diary wrong. No, he ain't doing that.
Wait, no, let me answer the question about saying that. The love thing. Remember growing up, because greatest love of
all. No, we were told.
No, but we were told throughout the music. We don't even realize the music. Because remember, Whitney Houston is the music that told me that the greatest love of all is with yourself.
What, the crackhead?
Oh my God.
She wasn't always.
But back then she wasn't.
He was always.
No, but for us then.
No.
What's my point? For me growing up, that's why I knew that I could become a singer, that I could change the world.
No, what did she say in their tunes that made you think that?
I believe the children are our future. Teach them when and let them chill the way. Teach them all the beauty that they have inside. No. How's it go?
That's the worst. That's the worst time I've heard Terri sing that.
Shut up. I remember. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fell, I succeed. At least I know.
All right, that ain't sunk into me.
No, but for me it did, and I've always known that. Shut up, you.
However, I get what you.
But mean. it's the enhancement of it. As much as that's an external kind of element of people trying to Bob Marley tried it. Many artists have tried it and done it, but when we're grounded now and we come away from the music, it's the people around us that are meant to be doing that. Parents,
they're not
do you get what I'm saying?
And
so the music we can't. So it kind of the music dilutes that. It gets diluted because it ain't resonating with who we are.
Yeah,
we are.
Now I get it now, but it does hurt though.
That generation, you're gonna have the parents that had that went through madness, and they're gonna do the same thing that their parents did, or you're gonna have the parents that are gonna go the opposite way and do everything that they did to make sure that they don't do the same thing that their parents did. My mum was one of them parents where whatever she went through, she doesn't want me to go through that. So that's why I think I was lucky to have that kind of parent. But there's other parents though where they're like, listen, I have to go through it, you have to go through it. So that's where I think,
and they can't break a cycle.
So what? Yeah, both parents.
No, both my parents. My mum was always positive, but also very real. As she said, she'd be like, Chanel, you need to do something weird. Chanel, that's sound rubbish. Chanel, shut up. She was real, but when I was amazing, you're amazing.
Okay.
She was honest. She was real.
Okay.
She was real.
See, I didn't like. I did. I was loved and I was spoiled to a degree.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
But I didn't. Like you want to receive it from this person.
Yeah.
Particular.
But you not really. You're receiving it from all these others. So you know what I mean? I knew I was loved and taken care of and so on and so forth. But I felt like I wanted the validation
from other people. Because like, you love me anyway. It's fine. I want this person to love me. And it's But I think we all go through that until we start to. But that's when you love yourself. Then you understand that it doesn't matter who loves you. You don't love yourself. It doesn't matter who loves you.
The whole album. So was the album orchestrated, or like some people I got to release it by a certain day, or it just accidentally happened, or was it literally just I need to put something out? What was the process of that? The thing is
about this album is like I realized all this music that I've ever done. This is the first album that I've actually intentionally done that I wanted to make on my turn. Because everything usually a song will start a song, it would then turn into an album, or I'll come and do a project next minute it would turn into something. This album was the first time I said I'm taking control of who I want to produce it, who's doing the visuals. I'm putting it out on my own label, for my own distribution company. I chose my PR company. So no one, and because I've been signed to a major label and I've done everything, no one can tell me about, because I've experienced every part of what it is to be.
So which is better? Or you just literally?
It's more work, isn't it?
Is it
no,
more
do you
work?
know what? It's actually isn't. It's actually because what you do, you cut out the nonsense. So as before, when you first start out, the industry, like it's either you go hard or you go home, boy. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity. This is what they say to people, to fearmonger you. So this is why people end up following a lot of trends and everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's starting to do. The thing is, no, the more unique and the more you do your own thing, is the more powerful you are, because no one can do what you do. Say you just woke up, you said, oh, I just had this idea. No one's in your head. No one knows your vision. So when you're trying to overthink and trying to be too strategic and trying to do it too much like everyone else, people can kind of follow your pattern because they can find out what you're doing. Whereas when you're independent, I'm dropping it tomorrow. No one's gonna know that you're dropping it tomorrow. Oh, what? I'm actually trying to drop. The next week you might don't do it again the same way. You might do it another way. So it's like, but if people follow you, they're just following to see what you guys do next. And that's the thing. That's what it is about being independent. That's what I learned being signed to a label. There was this rollout of put out 2 singles. If it doesn't hit here, this means people ain't really buying it. But with my album, I wanted it to connect with the people. So my real ways of knowing that it's working is your reaction, your real time reaction. Which every time I've heard people have heard the music, this is the reaction, and the reaction of the people the most that I care about is my own people that I come from. So I love white people and everyone else, but it's not about them. It's about the people that I was born.
Yeah, but you're up there now. Ban all us now. You don't need to worry about that. This is what I'm saying. Why worry? Like Jay-Z and all them people ain't worried. You get me?
What do you mean? Jay-Z became up because they were doing it for black people. When they started doing all the other stuff, that's when everyone's like, when Beyonce, when they did Lemonade, and everyone come out. In fact, when the lift come out, when the fight and the lift come out, that's when everyone's like, And Beyonce had to say, you know what, the man's been cheating on me. I'm not perfect. That's when everyone come back. And now they're in control. Because remember, they kept caring about, we're not getting Grammy nominated. Now they stop turning up to it because they realise it's about us. We can't worry about the external. When you care about being put on a Vogue and billboards, it's your people that got you there in the first place. When you lose that, you lose your own control.
Do you feel that was part of your whole because your career is immense, like the CV is mad. If you'd done a CV probably about 25 6 7 pages double sides, you get me? It's mad. No, I know, because I know, like, remember I came across you most Def time.
Oh wow.
So I was a most Def fan. Yeah, most Def fan. So Love, Sex and Money. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry brother. Sorry, apologies. But I knew you as that, innit?
Yeah.
But so I came across you from then. But then obviously through the industry you can see what was what. I'd mix and match in the industry, so it's that, you know, you always hear whereas. So your CV long. You've gone up there. You probably have touched some places you shouldn't have been. Like you just.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this is.
You know what I'm saying?
This is why I said about my love story, because I've gone backwards now. Because I had.
Is it backwards? Is it called backwards?
Yeah, for me it's backwards because I had the major. I had was signed to Def Jam UK, so I had the big Def Jam. I had, you know, I did the Glastonbury stage myself. I sold out all the massive shows. You know, I had an 11-piece band, and after everything I done, a lot of people end up doing what I did after me then. But then I was doing, but the thing is, the difference with me was just that I really just wanted to sing. I didn't care about being an artist, a songwriter. I just wanted to sing. But then somehow, so I'd have songwriters coming in right with me, you know, I had stylists style me, you know, giving me kind of like a direction. That's why my first album was called Untitled, so I'm saying I don't know who I am yet.
Oh wow.
But then the second album was called LOVE, but that's when I started writing, and so everything was kind of going backwards, and I became a songwriter and an artist that I actually should be. Now this album is the album that I should have done first, if you understand what I mean. But then in a way, but it's so if you listen back to everything now, because it was from Untitled to LOVE to I Am the album.
What's the one with the duet? What did you do when you were with Nicole? Nicole.
Oh, that's another project. That's a project called Lady. That's not my album. Could you even know about that? Yeah, exactly. So the first album's called Untitled. The second one's called LOVE, which means Love Overcomes Virtually Everything. The third album's called I Am.
Well, love what? What's it?
Love Overcomes Virtually Everything.
Is that? I swear I never heard that before.
No, it's just my acronym. Yeah. That's what I said.
I might teeth that still.
No, I said that, yeah.
No, but you didn't say that.
No, I did.
I'm gonna edit out and then I'm gonna reverse it. Say love. Yeah.
But it does, and then the third
100%.
one was called I Am, which means that's realised that's when I left the label. Then the fourth one was called Entitled, because I mean after everything I've done, I'm entitled. Then the fifth one was Breakout. Get away from all this nonsense, and now this last one's called My Love Story.
Don't you miss it though, man? You're in there. You're in the mix of everybody.
I'm still doing it.
But then you've seen the maturity. In every album.
100%. And if you listen to what I'm saying, I've been telling everyone everything. I've never changed my mission or my intentions. It's always been like, guys, love yourself. Always. But it says I knew that I can't ask for respect when I haven't earned it yet. I feel like I've done it, but everyone else was still helping me. This album. No one's told me about when we have to release it. Okay. That, you know, so I'm like, there's only 7 songs. I'm saying exactly what I need to say. It ends on I Surrender.
Yeah.
Well, how many songs you meant to have on the album now?
No, do you know sometimes people have like 14 or 13?
Is it?
But back in the day, people would only have like 7, 8 songs in an album. And I remember, and I've got to have vinyl. So this album, like, she's finally over you. No, I'm not the one. I remember. Then Fearless. Then
I Surrender. What? Why have you got I Surrender in there though? This is what I'm confused.
I surrender in the sense of I surrender to when you touch me tenderly, I'll follow you if you wait for me. So I'm saying to that person, I'll surrender to someone that sees me for who I am. Sorry,
fair enough.
So I surrender when I met my partner. It's one of the first songs we played together, and it really made me know this is the guy, because the way we connected when we played that song.
Is it where you listen to your music though?
Of course I do, all day long. I love my music.
You must be judged. You know them guys there like, oh, sorry.
Back in the day, I
not with
Alexa.
Not with him there. But the first time I met him, I played him and stuff. Like, after that, no. But I mean, listen. If you don't love what you do, what's the point of doing it?
Exactly.
Like, oh no, I don't play myself.
You play your own music.
Yeah,
You have to. Because what's the point?
You have to. No, it makes. Logic was saying exactly the same thing. Like, let's listen to it. Let's listen to my own music now. You get me?
Yeah.
It should be like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that way also you don't end up getting too influenced by other people's stuff. Because I find what happens. So many people sound the same these days. No one's saying anything different. Do you know what I mean? Like this to me,
just blended.
I get invited to do so many different things. Of course I come with, because the way how you two interact, there is no. It's real.
Go on, Shan. Go on. Say I bring you in. Come touch me.
Oh my, see this? I'm saying all that. I love that.
Who's your influence though? Who's your go-to? Who are your influences?
No, now I'm my own influence, but back in the day, starting out, I know it sounds like me.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It gets like
no,
that.
but at the beginning, look, I think when I saw like someone like Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Was one of my first when she said Lauren is only human. I think you haven't been for the same position. I was like, Lauren, come on. Like, I'm not preaching at you, but I'm telling you, I've been there before. Yeah. Like, you know, when she said here weaves like Europeans, think there's like Korean. She was predicting the future for us. So many songs. Like when you think about the song, what she was saying.
Goodness, that timeless music.
Yeah. And she's not even saying she don't do it. She goes, it's fine, but as long as you understand what the consequences
and
are.
why you're doing it.
And why you're doing it.
Yeah.
You think you might be in love with this guy right now. You think you do. You think you don't know that you're...
Yeah. Be so simple.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's deep. I'm gonna listen to the album again. Because the album was addictive. It was very addictive.
Like literally.
It was very...
Like from start
to finish. Because again,
with the skits.
I think she was... Because I know I work with Salam Memi, who's obviously... I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he produced Fuji Laugh for Fugees. But when there was a remix of the song called Nappy Heads, and he was the one that kind of gave them their sound. But he was saying that when they started out, like... They didn't really know where they was going in, so direction-wise, I think he kind of helped them find themselves. Yeah. So when Lauren made that album after the Fugees album, remember she got pregnant. She wasn't meant to get pregnant. With Lauren, baby, use your head. Lauren, baby, remember she said. So I just cough, making me laugh. So when you listen to everything she's saying, like a lot of people told her not to do certain things, but she did it anyway because she trusted and believed in herself. And that's the thing. I think every album that tells you, yo, take that risk, yo, for yourself. It always ends up being.
So we're not. Do you know what it is? I don't think we listen to. Well. I'm guilty. I'm not listening.
But I know when I first.
I don't know what it is. Then
I didn't know when I first listened to it. But look how you said right now when you said about my album that yo, how that song right now is hitting. It hits you when it's meant to hit you.
Yeah.
I listened to Lauren's album. There's some songs I'm like, oh my god.
No, but I think but intent. I said when we were younger, we don't really listen to music with intent.
No, you don't.
I don't. I like Busta Rhymes. I love Busta Rhymes. Every album, Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes.
But then what? You're repeating what they're saying, but you're not taking it.
This is no. Busta Rhymes is the worst, probably the best example I've got. Cause I bought all these albums from start to finish, and I know all the tunes. Yeah. But what it is, I want actually listen to what he's saying. So when you listen to it, he's actually saying he's chatting rubbish. He's chatting rubbish. Oh, the world's gonna end distinction level event in 2020. He's doing some mad foolishness. Like, now he does some dumbness. Now you're talking mad levels of.
All you need is a catchy beat.
Me, I'm the bass line. Give me a bass line and some lyrics on top of it. I'm good.
I was just gonna say. Oh
my
god.
Yeah.
Telling people to kill themselves. And they don't want to do that.
Mad. And the reggae tunes we listen to. Even the what's the one that the R&B tune you listened to the other day and he said, oh, that's a bit wrong now.
Yeah.
Listen to it now.
Oh, we're talking about taking a man or something.
Yeah, remember all them songs that we're talking about?
Which one is that? SW, not SW.
There's an SWV tune.
Oh, Escape.
And probably Escape. You're my little secret.
This is secret. And we're in there like, I'm not realising.
Undercover lover.
Is it a fit?
There's a recent tune that it done really well about, what's it, where you can have him during the week. What's it? Oh, it's a girl, and he from Friday to I'll take him for the weekend.
I think it's like Summer something, isn't it? Summer Walker.
Right.
I think it's one of them.
Yeah. Imagine like what you actually, and it blew. Cause it's so like it's just.
But our culture, we love all them kind of tunes. Though. There's always them little undercover for some reason, and then we wonder when people cheat.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like that's mad because all the girls are. And that's the mad. I'll be playing that DJing and you lot are doing the most. With it. Give me the.
Some Keisha Cole to help mend your broken heart.
Exactly. Don't fall for it, girls.
How much do you? How much are you aware of all of that? Because there's no tune I could find that you contradict anything. I'll be honest with you. I tried to find. See, all right, let's chat about this or that. No, you don't. You've been actually, even when you were in the industry, they kind of kept you away from that. Yeah. How did you not? How did it not? How did you manage to toe the line, like to be true to yourself?
I'm honest because I was growing up with. Because I was raised by honesty and to truth. Like, there's no one. You can't lie around anyone around us. You can't pretend. You can't be pretending. You can't be You can't be an imposter around any of my people. You can't come in there and pretend that you're something that you're not. So my music has to be on the same thing. Yeah. So it's the same with my music. So like if I'm chatting nonsense, I'm not talking stuff.
Those around you are gonna
exactly. And even if I've done nonsense, I'd be like, you know what, I did stripping this. Then I have to admit to that, and that's what it is. It's always gonna be about truth.
So what if you can't, even if like they offer you £1 million?
No. Would you? Yeah. Okay.
No, I haven't. You know what it is when I had like I was saying to Sham, when I had the Max the cab driver and I was doing it and the comedy and I was approached by Channel 4 and they said, yeah, boom, let's take the concept and then make it into something.
Yeah.
But what the concept was that they were gonna Max the cab driver is like a story. It's an artist that never made it in the game, innit? So and then he owes money to a loan shark.
Yeah.
So what was I had a character that was doing Max the cab driver's wife, and then there was gonna be kids in there, whatever kind of thing. Yeah. But they want me to play all the characters. So, you know, like Eddie Murphy and that. So you play the different characters. So basically, he said you play Max the cab driver's wife, and then you play you, and then you play the crackhead. But I said the crackhead was gonna be a white man straight. I didn't care. But they said the crackhead's gonna be a white man, and then this and they're like, nah. What would be great, Max? And I can imagine across the table, you know. But I'm gassed. I already told you know, like you lose your man, you tell people in it, like, watch the money now, bro. Big man, them. We're gone. When I went into the meeting now, they switched the dynamics. So they said you play all the characters, and then you get how much bags per episode. Yeah. I was like, that could change my life. I could do that. But I said, all right. So I went away. I said to them, look, I can get a girl to play. That I'll use my money. Yeah, I'll make my money. I don't mind breaking my money off and then paying for them. You don't have to pay for them. You don't have to pay for them. I probably written this neat, you know. I said, look. You don't have to look. Yeah. I've got this. You don't have to pay your money out. They were like, nah. You do play. You do the pay all the roles, and then my brethren and other people are like, come on, Max. It's a no-brainer. All you got to do. But the woman thing and the crackhead, I couldn't get my head around. I was like,
see. Because that's your spirit telling you, that's God, that's your ancestors, and your spirit telling you, you know what they're trying to do. Do you remember the whole thing with Dave Chappelle? When he walked with and they were saying, because he knew, like, listen.
Yeah, what are you trying to do here?
And this is different. This is how they catch us all the time. Yeah. And if you think about shows like The Real McCoy, you have to be some of the most amazing shows back in there. Nowadays, I'm not saying things that are it's cool now, but one or two episodes after that, it gets boring because they try to switch it up and try to make it like everybody else. Like, we're so unique, so stick to your thing.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but you know that it gets frustrating when you start seeing certain things on the. You're thinking that could, but you're just like, but I couldn't do that to myself.
Because you know that you can. There's a lot of things you can do. You can do it very well. Yeah. But it's at the cost of what? What are you willing to exchange?
Nah, it hurt. You know that it did hurt though. For a couple of months, I couldn't really function.
They love for us to always play the stereotype of you know, the stereotype of the black girl that's either this or ghetto. As you said, when can it ever be someone who's actually and you bringing your friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to bring your friends in, it would have been dope. But they weren't allowed you to do that.
They weren't having none of it. They were like, nope, it would work. I'm telling you, you doing the crackhead. I said, I can't even play a crackhead.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even play a crackhead.
I don't know what I was trying to imagine.
You get me? I can play all them modes easily, but it's like.
They'll get you a coach. They'll get you what they call acting.
That's the matters. They had that lined up. Like that's lined up. The female thing they had that lined up. I said, bro, are you alright?
A big black guy as well.
Yeah.
What?
You see that?
Like,
no, it was
slapping your bottom.
Yeah. Whoa, Shan, you take it too far now. I've got over it now, innit? But that time was you get me? But
you get it, innit?
Nah, you know what it is? You know, one thing obviously when putting you on the show is one to give you your flowers because you know what it is? It's kind of a thing of
giving your appreciation.
Yeah, because everybody cusses because we don't bring the flowers in it and they get upset. Like, where's the flowers?
No, but the thing is, being on your show is you're giving them the flowers.
I haven't given no one no flowers.
But you don't have to. You just come.
Yeah, but they're complaining it. Bare people. Yeah, even a man, even a guy's like, where's my flowers? I was like, whoa, your hands are moving mad, bro. So we're not doing that. But yeah, I want to give the appreciation because you know what it is like.
You're too funny.
It's mad, you know, like just your aura, your spirit. The way you are, like, just the positivity. I don't know how much you're loaded with it.
Like you're beaming. Like that's all I can say. Like you beaming.
But you know what? It's all reflection. Because you remember from that day I met you, that that day, I didn't even realize that you two was together. But and the next minute it's like, but it's always been there. So every time I've seen you, it's like, And then I met you for the first time that day physically. So, but it's like, because you talk to me like me and then I've been begging from you. Like, you talking to? But I love it. But
it's mad. It's mad.
But the thing is, I'm not offended. But someone else will speak to me that way. I'm like, who you talking to? I'm like, You know what I'm saying? Because it's about energy and our spirits connect. So that's what it is.
No,
not everyone gets this energy from me. They're only the people that I think deserve it. So
100. And even what you're doing for the industry and what you're doing for us as a person, it's just to see the growth. It's just been like raw. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have to just give you appreciation and flowers for that. That's the most important. Where did it all begin, though? Innit? Because you're German and that.
I'm not German.
No, you are.
I grew up in England.
Someone taught me German yesterday. I forgot that. The little you taught me German. You know, I was gonna say it.
Well, the accent.
What's that?
But we had seen what?
The accent.
No.
Is that Russian?
I don't know what you're
Yeah,
going.
I
You
don't
know
know
what?
what's
Any disrespect? Any disrespect to any people out there? I'm sorry, innit? That's mad.
Have you
Shan,
seen
that-
what he
Why'd
said?
you do that, Shan?
You don't know what I said.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one know what you said. You probably swore in different language and that. Shan, wow.
You two are
But
just too
yeah.
much.
So you part of your childhood you grew up in Germany.
Yeah, so I was born in England, Wimbledon, Wolverhampton.
Yeah, SW 19
19.
done
Come
no.
on.
Yeah,
and
come
then,
on.
and then I moved to Germany when I was 4, and then I stayed there until I was 18. But I went to boarding school when I was 11 in England, in Oxford, Surrey. But I was still living in Germany. So.
What, you in trouble? What, you had to go
No,
boarding school?
No, do you know what? At one point in Germany I was a bit naughty, but then boarding school was one of the best things that could have happened to me because I got to learn how to the discipline because there's less kids in the class. There's more focus on the individuals, and all the activities that I got to do, like horse riding, swimming, like
Why for horse riding? Who does horse riding and that?
You're introduced to
No, but I'm used to a whole different world.
And the
I
swimming
went to-
thing. You said the last episode was about swimming as well. My girl tried to go Jamaica and then he drowned, so she had to go. So that's it. And she went to go and learn to swim. 2 months. She's swimming now.
Oh yeah, I think I saw. Oh no,
No, it's another. The ain't come on yet. You ain't seen that show
Someone
yet.
else have that conversation about somebody who drowned and went to learn how to swim.
See, that was me, but I don't.
But all those things is like, but it's not saying that you can only learn that because if you go to boarding school. It's just being aware of all these things out there in the world that we don't tap into because that's for those people, that's for this person. It's for everybody. Go to the theatre. Look at that. Have you noticed how many people are going to the theatre now that are watching?
Nah, 100.
In it.
Yeah,
Back in the day, why people do that?
And that's one of the episodes we spoke. The brother was saying everybody's caged in it. They need to just spread out.
And it's not like
need to open up.
Too much. There's too much going on. And even though there's so much. There is so much. So wow. So is there black people in Germany?
Of course there's black people.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of Americans there. So when I was
because I just see football in it. So when I see football, I see the one German guy. I think that's the ratio of black people.
No.
You know, like when you watch the football, that's how they do it, innit? The ratio.
Like West Africans.
West Africans. And but where I grew up, there was a lot of Americans, there was a lot of black Americans. So because Germany is very much so. Even when you watch the TV, a lot of it is a lot of American programs. A lot of the music is a lot of hip hop, a lot of soul, a lot of reggae. Oh my god!
I know they like a reggae.
Yeah, they love they love their music, the black music over there, and they come. I know someone said to me the other day, maybe because of what happened with Hitler, they're trying to overcompensate. Even though Hitler was actually Austrian, he wasn't even German.
Exactly.
But exactly like you knew that. You know, like exactly.
I'm deleting that out.
You're not deleting that. You keep
it to be deleted out this episode.
Yeah, fam.
I love this episode. This episode is awesome. But I think for me, growing up in Germany, one from Germany taught me is about how.
No, why are you over there in the first place? What are you doing there?
My stepdad was German, so my mum went.
Okay,
yeah.
so you had to go over there and that mad thing.
No, but it changed my life. Like literally,
a great experience.
Because I grew up around my family over here. Like,
What age did you go there?
Four.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know no different, innit? You couldn't just say nothing. You couldn't even say nah. You had to go.
No, but then I was going back and forth there. So I understood like growing up in South where, council estate, but also big fancy house, whatever. But then in Germany, the life of extravagance, getting sent to school.
You're fast talking it. No, she's a fast talking. It's like an MC in it.
I do
Come like
skip
skip.
because
Proper. What's
it's in my head and I want to get it out because I know I was
Yeah,
G.
Nah,
People
joking.
say it to me all the time. Like my partner said to me yesterday, babe, it's like, I'm like, all right. I get excited. I don't talk much, see. But no, but growing up in Germany is one of the best experiences for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
Yeah. And then people are like, oh, Schweiz. No, it's not at all. But it's like when you go.
What's their national dish and that?
Oh god, Germany. There's a lot of
Sausage, them fat sausages in
yeah,
it.
there's a lot of Schwein. It's a lot of Schwein and a lot of German dumplings. And
Is it?
it's very British. It's quite similar to British.
A lot of experiences that is broadened.
Yeah.
You know what I would.
And that's how important it's from young is to get that from young.
To be able to be what they call multilingual.
Yeah.
Like to be able to just have a conversation.
But also just to see how people look at us from different countries, because I got to experience it from a point of view of someone that literally lived there, spoke the language. So not as someone like, okay, I'm an immigrant coming here and I look at us, because they look at when I spoke it, they're like, oh, you speak German, so they kind of had a different respect for me, because when they me going, hey, I cannot understand what you're trying to say to me. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, oh, you're one of us. So they would deal with me differently.
So have you ever overheard a conversation?
Oh my god, it happened.
Why did you go there, Shan? You're so deep, you know.
No, it's a few times. One time I was like, oh, look at her back, look how fat her ass is.
No!
In German. And I said, oh, sorry, I can't help it. And they were like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, few times.
Females.
What?
No, from,
like
two females once, and one guy said something, and I was like, oh.
What? Like in like to wanna chat you
They
or?
were standing right next to me, and they were like, oh my god, look at her bum, look how big her bum is. Like, so white people like, her bum's massive. And And I'm thinking, oh. And then I said in Germany, they didn't know what to do with themselves. They're like, oh.
I'd love to be able to do that.
Yeah, I know. Because
I
they were
so
expecting a
love
black
to be able
woman
to
to
do
speak
that.
German as well. They're like, what?
Yeah.
That'd be such a good comedy show.
But it happened to my mum as well one time. She was sitting on the train and she was just trying to cuss out someone on the train, going, look at them man, look at them nose, they go and the person was started speaking German, going, oh, I heard everything that he said, and she's like, oh shit, because she speaks German as well. So she said, Mum,
The reverse.
because you know she's typical Jamaican. You know Jamaicans always got something to say.
Yeah.
Look panache, look pan in there, like, Mum, just leave the people them alone now. So the person went, yeah, well actually I can't. And she's like, wow, yeah.
Wow.
German.
So wait, with a Jamaican accent, talking German.
Can it done?
It doesn't change.
No, can it done? Can it done? Chat.
No, it's not different. This is normal. Deutsch mit einem Akzent. Das ist ganz normal. Das ist nicht anders.
Not in Jamaican patois though.
Ja,
You
das
got
habe ich doch gesagt. Das ist nicht anders. Das ist dasselbe. Das ist alles gleich. Das ist überhaupt nicht anders.
Goodness. No, I need to learn some
You
Spanish.
did.
Nah, it's too late, man. Como te llamas? That's it. I don't need to know. What's your name? Don't need to know nothing more. Viva en casa. House. Viva in house. Live in a house. I don't need. Is it dead? I leave it to the kids.
In her dreams, she wants to learn another language. Let her learn another language. What's restricting people, man? Go away.
I don't restrict it. We ain't got the time no more. That we ain't got the brain thing.
Listen to in your ears. You know, sometimes you know what? When you call it, when the things absorb, what do you call it? Osmosis. When you just listen to music or listen to it in your ears while you're sleeping.
That's a good point. It's the same way when you listen to.
Without you realizing.
Same way, yeah, it's true. Same way you listen to the Bible, you listen to Bible studies when it's the same process. Because most of the time it does go in like literally.
But then with a language, it's good to have a conversation. With someone else.
And catch them out if they're trying to chat.
Yeah, try and chat shit about it.
Nah, that's marginal. So what? Your memories of growing up in growing up, like what kind of memory, like what kind of child would you say you were? Did you have a what kind of child?
God, I was one of those.
Memories?
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those. So obviously, when I first went there, because obviously I was 4, and don't know, when I used to like wash my hair, I thought I could just wash my hair and go, because I was constantly around all my black family. So you can imagine what used to happen, innit? And then oh my god, thinking and I used to do a lot of very non-black things. Until I came back to England, my cousin was like, you're so off key, man. You need to fix all that. So I come back now. Even for my dressing, I was just doing like polka dot leggings and stripy jumpers. I was just doing very so disrespectful to white. But white people can do bad things like that. Black people can't do them things.
Nah, man.
So
Why for
white
that?
people things. Yeah. So but then I had to kind of find my little swag, and then now I can say, okay.
I've
like to find your own.
But that's the only experience. I have to come out and be like, oh, you're so German. That's what everyone used to say to me about. No, but I was just whatever I was in it. But now I couldn't even say German or English. I'm just me, innit? Yeah.
So what has this had an impact on the way? Would you say it's had a difference in terms of where you've approached music? Because you've got the cultures.
100%. Because the thing is, in Germany was very. I said they were very big on R&B and especially American R&B.
Seriously, honestly though.
No, but then the thing is though,
did artists go over there like Chris Brown and all? Did they go over there?
Well, no,
they do now,
Germany's
innit?
the second biggest market for music in general. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, you're so stuck in this country. I'm coming out of this country.
Yeah, Germany's like because Germany's
on the Billboard charts, they kill it.
Learn English.
Who?
Germans.
I think everyone speaks English anyway. So, but in Germany, everyone speaks English. Yeah. Even because even just like when I used to go there and I was from England, they used to never rate me more. They rate Americans more than they rate English.
Okay.
Because I think because of the culture, because of the music and everything else. But no, but what it taught me about just even where I sing. So the people that I was obviously looking up to was the Monicas, the Brandies, Like, but then when I obviously then realised obviously I loved Omar as well and Misha Paris and Soul to Soul. But I remember everyone always thinking they're American until they find out. Yeah. But then so that's why most of my
lot of that influence is
very American and then Jamaican as well. So
that's mad.
So do you know how well your music was received in Germany?
Yeah, that would be good.
I never got to listen German. I haven't got a song on German. What happened is, there's so much thing that I got to do the second time round because a lot of people, I've got so much audiences and fans in different countries. But because of all the product, the one of me and Nicole Ray, the stuff that I've done with Deneo, like there's Africa, there's the States, the stuff that I've done with Salam, but because I never had my own thing, my own imprint for myself, it's always a feature there and there. Okay. But now I'm connecting the dots. That's why the response has been mad from across the board. Like, all the DJs are just playing it.
So what would you say so these artists that are up and rising? Because I've got a few artists that under my wing and they're hungry, man. You know they're hungry, and I'm like, you know what? Just take your time. Like, but they're just I want it now. No, you can't want it now. And I said with music. I always said that you've got to marry it, innit? Like, you got to be, if you're going to go in, go in. Don't bother going. You got to marry it. Like, relationships become more difficult because you got to ride the studio nights and sometimes you don't even know when you're coming out. You could say I'm gonna do 4 hours, but it could end up to the next morning. Birds singing, you go get 2 doo-doos, come back. You get me? So I understand it. It's really and it's patience as well.
Yep.
And them open mics, them waiting. And being the last one, and then no one else is there.
No one cares about your life. You're like, oh god, and you know by the time you're like, why did you put me on?
But man. I still say that's why I say to artists, go on first. I said to artists, I always learn in life, go on first. Like what starts well ends well. Don't be sitting there, wait till it packs up. Nah, blood, just go on, smash it,
but
and then
come that they want to see. Everyone's going home. Like they're coming to see their own people. They're coming to see you. So.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm learning. But many artists are very, very hungry. And believe that it's about the microwave generation.
But then very hungry, what, for the right reason?
I don't know. I actually don't know. You know, I'll be honest. I wanna, because they believe they've got. Some of them are very talented.
Yeah.
Like, but artists, I've got like they're extremely talented. But I'm saying you have to draw everything back. And deal with what's right first, the foundation. And then start to build again. Don't stop blaming. They should have been there. You should have been. You should have been there. Because it's very hard. It is easy to blame because people do overlook you. It's not a bad thing. It's just
the thing is, the reason why people overlook you sometimes because they can see that you want it so badly, and if you're just doing anything for the sake of it, those people will be like, this person's too hungry. They need to learn. Because the thing is, a lot of people out here, they want it without actually doing the work. People want to be. Some people doing the work. It's all great being in the studio, doing hours. But what are you doing? What are you doing in the studio? You have to find a way to know what the quality is and what just doing it for the sake of doing it is. And the thing is, the only way that you find that out is by you putting yourself in the deep end. Doing them shows where people don't care about your life, or them shows when you get that reaction, you're like, okay, so now you know, oh, this is how I get, this is my audience here, this is how I do it. Because you don't know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work until you do it.
Yeah, that's the
will
mad.
show you how much you actually do,
and how much you want it. There you go.
If you're quick to just throw up your hands,
there you go. People don't get it. There's people that I know, for instance, that have music and they don't talk about their music at all because they don't want it to be seen as it's a flop. Oh, because no one really, there's only a few listeners, but. If people don't know that it's out, how are they going to listen to your song? So you have to talk. I think what's his name? Tyler the Creator said that he's like he doesn't understand people that put out music once and then they'll talk about it again. It's like, listen, I'm going to put my music. I'm going to talk about music every day until it reaches whoever it needs to reach. I will never stop talking about. Even my first album, I'm going to keep talking about it because someone has to discover the first.
Who's going to promote it if not yourself?
No, 100.
And every time they meet you, they can go, oh shit, and they go back and go, like you just did. You said you looked at my story, and you're like, you've done so much, but you probably just know me for Most Def until maybe that the Neo song or us performing, and now you go, oh wow, because even you,
because we went to the Neo, yeah, we saw you, yeah.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Not the Brixton one.
The one in Omeo or something, yeah.
No, the concert is his concert.
Yeah,
his concert. Everybody got get down.
Get down. Oh, D man.
I think it's one of the best. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing yourself? But it was live. But it was so. He's probably one of the, like him, Omar, yourself. In terms of entertainment values, dumb.
We love it though, because this is our life. This is our blood. And it's not about trying to be cool and not being cool. It's like we understand because I know that when I hear. The thing is, I knew Dineo from years. When I heard Party Hard or even like Devil in the Blue Dress, I didn't even realise it was him. Yeah. So when I found out after, he's like, yo, I started out with Dineo. And he said, oh, you taught me how to sing. Like, I never taught you nothing. You know what you're doing. But just to hear the way that people react to his music. Yeah. The other place goes mad.
He's got the vibe.
Before he even says anything, it's like, and it doesn't matter how many people was in the room. Instantly, that's it.
So what is it? No, what is it like in the studio working with him? Because I've always curious. It must be
too much.
I don't know. Because he's a producer in it, so it can't be organized. He must be just.
No, and we both get so gassed. We get
yeah.
Like, oh my god! I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't.
We get excited for songs to be finished. We know it's a hit already. Yeah. But no, but also because we're fine, we talk more than we actually work. So, because once we got it. So there's no point trying to go back and forth.
Nice and amazing. Obviously not name dropping but who have you enjoyed working with over your time, and who would you actually like to now officially work with, call them out in it, who would you like to work?
You know what? It's funny because I feel like
you've worked with everybody though, Rodney P, everybody.
But, all these people. The thing is, a lot of people I didn't even. Some of them were Most Def at the time. Yeah. I didn't really know who Most Def was at the time. Because it was the label that got him on my label thing. So I remember I'm an R&B soul head. I'm not thinking about hip hop. And it was meant to be between Common and Most Def. Yeah. Yeah, that's
sharp. What do you mean, like that? You're using their man.
Oh, wow.
No, but you're losing it, man. Don't get. But you're moving mad. No, you're moving mad, though. Who could.
It was
Yes, it was. It was.
No, it was.
I don't feel for Common like that.
No, she went, ooh, like,
Like, raw. Common's one of my artists. Don't try it.
Don't try it.
If she said no,
You
I'd
two
be like,
are
oh
so
my
funny, yeah.
goodness.
Like, yo, you moving.
I'm deleting that bit out.
It sounds like, well, whatever, bitch. do you get like that with him? Have you ever talked about a girl too much?
Yeah, Jada Pinkett.
Oh, please.
Oh, well, but she's on everyone's bad list these days, isn't she?
Yeah,
Though.
no.
But you kind of mind with
Actually,
Jada.
wait. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what he used to say.
Yeah, you got that little, yeah, with the eyes and the.
No, that wasn't the reason why I'm eyes and thighs guy in it. So she's my eyes and thighs girl. You get me? Strong thighs.
Anyway, yeah, too much information.
You little silverback. You get me? You know silverback. What you used to call me earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No, you got a thing for Sandra Bullock.
Why you just?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I like Sandra
That's
Bullock.
alright.
Thank you.
Demolition.
No, nothing wrong because she's a beautiful woman, but that's so
Thank you.
beautiful, man.
Demolition. Nah, from Demolition Man. I've always liked her from Demolition Man.
Okay, but why? What was it?
Just the way she is. Some bit. I like her little nose. The little dent on her nose. That thing. I like that. I don't know. And she's a good actor as well. I think she's a good actor.
Okay.
And
a bit from not near long.
nah, I've had.
Good, Megan Good.
Megan Good.
No, never. No, not. That was just for the comedy film we're doing. But I'm not like them Jennifer Lopez. Everybody followed Cindy Cook. Nah, I'm more like I was always left eye.
Left
Left
the black
eye.
girl or Megan Good, the other one.
Yeah,
Megan Good.
Megan Good, the black
Yeah,
girl.
so left eye was man. Left eye. I loved left eye. I don't know.
Alright.
I loved
I'm
left eye.
like, alright, calm down.
You know who we thinking, innit? The only
Yeah, list off
person
and
is
Leah.
Chantel Leanne Weatherby.
Exactly, and that's all you need. And she's a bangers. She is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love you as a couple.
No. She is.
Much later than Terri
That's what I'm saying. No, because she do this thing like 3 o'clock in the morning, get up like. You know, you feel the eyes in the back of your head, innit? Like, you're right, Shan. Nah, it's
I love
calm.
it.
Now, how have you found? No, but touching on that, how are you finding relationships in that? Because with doing music and being the person you are, that you can't just go for any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
No, this is the thing.
Or is it? Or you got?
No matter what, you don't want to be going for any.
No, but you got to compromise as well. There's a lot with music and doing that. Everybody loves. What's my? Is proper swell up in it?
Can you see it? I know I can see it.
Yeah, that's a mazza. You're gonna have to
see
get.
it?
We're gonna give you a ice pack and that. I just thought ankles are big like that naturally. Yeah, we're gonna ice pack that up, man. We're gonna ice pack that up. Cade.
I had to get on with it today. But
Yeah, we got ice pack and that.
this is the thing about especially this album, because when I met him, I was the guy I'm with now, my lovely Chris, God bless him. No, but what it was again for me, I wasn't looking for no one. It was just because it was about me, and it has, and ever since that, it has been about me. Yeah, I'm not trying to be like no one completes me. I complete myself, you know. So anyone that comes along now, like,
So what's the matter with you? We're doing the interview, yeah. So don't just come in and mess up the thing.
she's like whatever
me?
then.
Can you just bring some an
Ice pack.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, cutie patootie.
She make an appearance. Right?
Oh.
But is he in the music?
Do you know what? He writes books, and he make like he's a creative, but he's just he's.
Is it important that it's a creative?
No, do you know what? It's as long as they understand and they don't dismiss what I'm doing. That's it. Like, 'cause even if they're not, like, as long as they kind of appreciate and understand what I do, they don't have to be like, oh my god, I'm number 5, I know all your songs. Just as long as they respect it. And even me as a part for him, whatever, I have to respect what you do, and then but not kind of dismiss what you do.
Yeah.
If it's nonsense,
Yeah,
well,
just
thank
slap
you,
that
my
on there.
darling.
Just put up the foot and slap it on there.
Ay. Yo, look at
The
that.
open wound though. Should we put a little cough on that? Get a little tea towel, a towel or something, please.
There's clean ones in the drawer.
What's this?
Yeah.
The green one smoothie mix. What's this?
Yeah, a little smoothie. It's probably been there about 50
Get your
years.
greens.
I love the way he says 50 years, you know. So.
What, you wanna go
Yeah,
to
'cause
mum?
I remember I
Nah,
twisted
yo,
my
go,
ankle, I thought it was fine. Oh
yo.
my god, it's proper. Beautiful.
Oh, you're moving mad though. Say thank you.
Oh, thank you, my darling. Ay.
Thank you, Sky.
You guys are amazing.
Go to bed now.
You ain't going nowhere. You're like, whatever, daddy. Whatever, daddy.
So what? So relationship wise, have there been any ones where it's like, nah, the thing's gone. It haven't been compromised. They haven't been able to fulfill. Because there are many people. I'm trying to ask people that get in the music or in the industry or artists. I always say yes, you have to marry the game.
Yeah.
But then if anybody that has to be with you has to be able to compliment
Compliment,
what you're
yeah.
doing, because you're busy. Like I've got to be in this. It's hard.
It's more understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to be understand when you're not a creative. Like it can. I know it can be a crippling of relationships.
What I think is really important is that you don't have a partner that kind of, as you said, dismisses it. So when you have a conversation with them, it's like you're on a completely different world. Sometimes it's good because it can inspire you, but then when it's so disconnected, I think then you end up like end up not wanting to do the same thing. Like,
you can already feel that the vibe. You can't even have conversations.
Yeah, like we love the same music, we love the same kind of food. Like we're like hanging out with him is like hanging out with myself. But the only difference, obviously, I sing and he writes books and whatever else. But it's just the so. But then if we don't want to talk about something, we don't. Like we're grown ups, you know. Yeah.
So you can bounce off each other.
Yeah.
This sounds like the one on that. You get me?
No, listen, definitely.
Big up yourself, my brother. You're getting Selector inside Brockwide. You get me?
He's amazing.
No, that's beautiful. Alright, so you didn't say who you wanna work with, like.
You? I wanna work with you next.
No, man, I'm not. I'm retired at the game.
I thought you said you were still doing music.
Nah, I just help people.
Other people.
I just help people. I've retired long time, but I know what it takes. I can see it.
Actually, my feet were fat like that. Do you know? I just thought your feet like. You know what? You're so face.
No, she took the shot. That shot was like 3 hours ago.
I know, but it's like now I'm thinking about it. I looked at you. I was thinking, you're breaking out of order. I just thought you're.
Nah, you're moving mad.
You're moving mad.
Who does that? Like,
you do that.
No, who would you like to? Honestly, if you could get someone out there that you could work with.
Right now, I mean, I think.
Or is it bare devils out there?
I'd love to work with Lauren.
What? Even in a state? Which Lauren? This Lauren now, the old Lauren.
Hey, stop doing that because you don't know why she's in the same.
Obviously,
it's social media as well. So you see, you don't know why people go through what they're through. I'd love to know where her head's at. Like, just want to, everything she's gone through.
She's magical.
She made that album, yo.
Yeah, she's got stories to tell.
She's got stories to tell. So when she does talk, she talks a lot. So then some people feel like she doesn't talk so much. She does talk sense.
Nah, she does, man. So Lauren, all right. Anybody UK? Anybody in the UK you're saying like, raw, I want to get in the jaw thing. What about the jaw thing? Want to do some jaw thing? Come on, man. You must want to.
I think it's good. I'm alright.
Can you imagine? Yeah. On Fumes the engineer, you get me? And then introducing that would be sick. Though, you get me? What do you think of all that, though? What do you honestly?
You know, like, to me, in the moment, I'm literally focusing on the things that I want to hear. So I'm getting very. The older I'm getting, the more I'm like, I'm listening to what I want to listen to. So unless it's something that's like, oh my god, it stands out. I don't even know who anyone is half the time.
Swear down.
It's bad, isn't it? I know. But if it comes to me and it's dope.
Yo.
So what's coming up next for the rest of the year?
But obviously the album's out, so and I'm doing that on my own label. I'm gonna get vinyl done, trying to put.
But no videos and that. You got. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Why for that, man?
Maybe do like a mini movie type of thing. But I mean, I don't talk about that too much.
That'd be sick.
Every song, each song of the album kind of tells the story because it's a story, isn't it? So. And maybe you guys can act in it.
No, we're gonna do it. I'm ready to. Should I want to do practice now? Do you want to do reenactment?
Oh my god.
Now?
Of anything like the tune? I think we should. Nah.
How's that gonna work?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in.
You don't have to audition for me. You're in there.
You're not in there. Ah, okay. Say that.
Listen, that footage. I kept watching it back of you two.
No. Shan's watched it about 50 times.
No, it's so beautiful.
Stan don't love watch football. She love watching things over and over again.
No, but I'm saying because especially when it's good, it was beautiful. Like you guys you just got it right. Like the sentiment of what the song was, it was beautiful, man.
Alright, so we come to a part of the show where someone from the previous show asked to pose the question to you and that.
Yeah.
To get me.
They didn't know who they were asking the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the question. Hopefully you can hear it.
Like, if you could be any superhero, what superhero would you be?
Yeah, if you could be any superhero, what would you? Who would you be?
She elaborated a bit. She said either a superhero or what superpower.
No, which one though, Shan? This is what I'm saying. You're switching up the thing.
So
No, but you gotta have super. I reckon you should say what superhero it is first.
Okay, and then
Like of the Marvel or DC, and then say what superpower you want in it. That's what you just said, though, innit? Yeah. Yeah, who's your superhero? Like, yeah, who's your superhero? And about if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh man. Oh, this is a hard one.
Is it?
Because I think superheroes. I feel like my mum's a superhero. When I watch the things that she done her cheek by herself.
Yeah, I love that.
Nah, we'll talk like when I see
forget Marvel and DC.
And then becoming my own woman, I'm like, damn. And you did this before you even knew, like, and I know now, so. My mum, man, like she.
What elements of her superpowers that you could?
Fearlessness, and even like she might have been scared, but you didn't know it. Yeah. So I believe when I'm fearless, that I'm fearless. I'm thinking I'm out here just doing things I don't care. My mum, she obviously had to do it because she was fighting because she had to protect me.
Yeah.
I'm just fearless because my mum. just move that way.
Yeah, but there was something born in
There was something in it, yeah. But then I'm afraid, and sometimes not even thinking about the consequences because I didn't have to worry about the things before. So I feel like my superpower, just not worrying about risks, man, and just be like, just do what you got to do.
That answer is bad. Yeah, I love that.
Feel the fear, do it anyway. And whatever the thing is, whatever it is for, that means you're supposed to do it anyway, probably. Unless it doesn't feel right, you know.
That's magic, man. Yeah, no, I ain't going to answer about Hulk or nothing.
Exactly, isn't that real? I'm trying to be a
Nah, it's real. That's real. I don't know. What superpowers would you like to have, though? You got to have what superpowers. If you could have any superpower, what superpower would you like?
Stop eating food. Food's waste, whatever. Yeah, like eat food. Stop eating too much food because I'm too greedy. That's it. French my first, man, isn't it? It's all life.
My girl said no, stop eating food power, you know.
No, it's gonna be no, but you know what? Just
some gastric band.
Yeah, no, but my superpower would be, my God, you know what, love, because I think it is that already in real love. Just know how to give people that don't.
Just push it. Love.
Yeah, people that don't think that they can love themselves, or that they can be loved. Give it to them, like, here you go. Yeah. This is what it is, because sometimes it's about just taking it out of that person, or just introducing them to it. Do you know what I mean? Because you always think, oh no, that's not for me, until you meet someone that shows you, and it makes you shows you an experience. You go, do you know what?
It inside
I didn't think this was for me, but it actually is for me. You know?
But no, it's the thing of, though, it's that, like, we go from the start when I was saying that people are going through a lot. I mean, today was a lot, I might admit, but what I always got God to go to, or I got Shan to speak to. I think some people have got nobody. Like, it's mad, and just the day alone, and then the tune was so fitting because it's just straight to the point, innit? You know what I'm saying? And don't be I want people to just,
even the fear of rejection sometimes. That's why a lot of people, especially black people, we don't like the shame. We have too much pride. We don't want people to know our business. So we will either mash up ourselves before we ask anyone for help. Do you know what I mean? And the next minute we're there by ourselves. It's like, and sometimes you could have just said, yo, I would have helped you if I would have known. Do you know what I mean? That's what you just say. So sometimes it might be like embarrassing, and it might be whatever else, but it's going to be worth it if the right person that is there sees what you need. Do you know what I mean? And then help you.
This one's craving, you know.
You know, she's not even really taking the booby. She's just comfort.
But she like how you look at me like, you know. Don't
like,
care.
Daddy, I got it.
I don't want it anyway. Take it. It's yours.
Take it. It's yours.
It's not yours to give away.
Exactly. But there you go.
But could we have a question for our next guest, please?
Yeah, into that camera. That yeah.
Oh wow. Could you have a question?
Anything.
If you could do anything again that you felt wasn't done the way the first time round, in the way that you wanted to do it, how would you do it again?
That's mad.
Okay.
And she didn't even hesitate to say, you twist up the head and that. Yeah. Go on, say again. You can say again.
Yeah, if you could do again something that you did in the past that you didn't think went right, how would you do it again the second time round? Yeah.
That's got me thinking still.
Because sometimes it's like, it's not about regrets, but it's like, you say, oh, no regrets, but like, well, how would you do something again? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because there's some things I'm thinking, you know, sometimes I would do exactly the same thing, because this outcome wouldn't have been here at this point. But sometimes I think,
but we beat up ourselves though, like too many times. We like, I should have done that when I went on this, when I done on the. Because there must be times you've gone on the stage and think, I should have. Why not I tell people about my socials? Oh my gosh, they tell them on my socials. You know, some people talk about my socials.
I am Terri Walker on Twitter. No, I'm the real Miss Walker on Twitter, and I am Terri Walker on Instagram. Thank you.
There you go. See,
but even something like, I should have made that phone call, or I should never said nothing, like, you know, but really and truly you should have, because what's that thing called, is it called the butterfly effect? So when you don't do it, the whole thing changes and it's something completely different. So everything happens for a reason.
Because I said my superpower would be to go into the future to see
mash up the place.
I didn't say to mash up.
That's it. Sham would do, man. Because you come back and talk. Because you're one of the people that talk up the films and that. So you come back. Yeah, you're dying tomorrow.
Oh really? Spoiler alert.
Yeah, she is.
What? I don't think I am.
You are. You talk too much.
I don't tell you the ending or nothing.
No, you do. You talk the thing. Or she does this one. This was the prime example the other day. This was jokes. What film were we watching? And the car went push.
Oh yeah. No.
So
I knew what was gonna happen.
Deja vu. This is just happened.
This is some J-Lo. No,
this happened. This moment just happens now. You had this conversation. Just happened.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way with the.
No, yeah. You saying that and her going no. We going
oh, swear dizzle, man.
Okay.
Man, she's one of you again.
No, I just felt it though.
No, but it makes sense. So we're meant to be in the right place. I believe that's where we're meant to be in the right place then.
Of course, definitely. You know, like when you watch something, you can already preempt what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't say anything, and it happened. And he's saying, "Well, because you didn't say anything, I don't believe."
That's the truth, though.
But no,
some stupid J-Lo film with that man from Power. The man from Power. Some dumb J-Lo tune. With
that film. That
you watched it?
Oh,
Did you watch it? You watch it?
Yes.
Gas. So there's a bit in there where the man's driving the car in it, and he's
you
like,
see the crossway,
and then
and then the car drives into the side of
with the girl in the back of the car and that.
Yeah.
So she Shan. I knew that was gonna happen. Me and Kate looked at her like, whatever, Shan. Like you can mispredict things. Yeah.
You know, like you could just see.
But you can see where they're going.
No,
but
Shan.
sometimes I see when the start of this, when you can see this person's gonna end up with this one, because just by the way that they're talking to each other, by the way that they kind of lined it up.
Yeah, but say it then.
No, but you don't want me to talk throughout something.
Well, there you go. See, she can't win. She can't win.
You know what? Done with this show now. This is the last one ever. Like, I'm a Sky and Daddy.
Never done with this show.
Sky and Daddy. No, could if damn it. Forgot.
What's this?
Well, where's the one thing? We give that to her.
out.
We give her that after.
Oh, what? I'm getting free this, yeah?
Yeah.
What? I love a little present. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Don't open it now, though. Don't open it on camera. Oh yeah. Because it's fitting. It's fitting to. Yeah, actually, the one in the actually everything. Yeah, open that one. This is to go with the album. You get me? Let's do the album and that. Stop digging off the thing.
Yes, although the address is
Because I got some videos that will be coming to your thing soon anyway. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, I love. These earrings?
Yeah.
Oh, you know where it is? Oh my God!
Yeah, for the album and that. You know that. So congratulations on that. Gas in it.
Can you open that one?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna dye my hair green.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna open it, but I can see some.
Yeah.
Try to
I
take
love
liberty. Try to take liberty like with the hair and that.
No, and it's funny because I've only just shaved my hair off not too recently. So
Do you do it yourself?
No, my boyfriend did it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. That must be good. Do you want me to do that for you?
She just needs to shave her hair. She's fine.
Never.
Shad, these are perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
100.
always looking for something different.
Yeah.
And there's some, and we got One Punch for you as well. So that's
Have you?
we got sponsored by One Punch now. So
Yeah.
headband start. So hold tight. You give you the headband start, and they get me.
So I go on, see mommy and dad go on with things.
Alright.
I love.
Do the outro then. Do the outro then, son.
You want to do the outro?
What am I saying?
She daddy deep.
No, get out of
She
I'm coughing.
Yo, people, go and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell.
The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, I never said hello.
And I said hi.
Ooh, I knew that then. Stop laughing. The serious things. The word. But I was caught up in physical attraction. But to my satisfaction, baby, you're more than just a friend. And if I
ever fall
in love
again,
I will make sure
that
my
lady
is a
friend.
Oh, and I'm the lead. So don't try to take over.
Sorry.
See what people don't do that, man. Lock off this thing, fam.
I'm trying to help you because you sounded dry and then I'm trying to help you. You're not dry self. He's not cheeky, but he's not saying. Give you some spice.